deal with your accomplishments well, or you struggle inside with imposter syndrome? That's what we're going to talk about. Today, I want to explain to you what imposter syndrome is. It's not what a lot of people think it is. So it's quite interesting. Imposter syndrome is when you have all kinds of accomplishments and you do really well and you are really well recognized, but inside of you, you think you're a fraud. And you think that somebody one day is going to figure it out that you're a fraud. So you live in constant fear of getting caught of something that you really are not. Get that? Yeah, it is quite interesting. Our brain works in a very weird way in that aspect. So I'll give you an example. So supposedly you are a very good teacher and you have wonderful ideas, and everybody in your class loves you, all the students, the parents, you get along with everybody in the school. You are just a good teacher. And maybe you've had awards throughout the year. You're a very good teacher. And you receive all of that positive feedback. But inside of you, you keep on thinking, oh my gosh, I am a fraud. I'm not that good of a teacher. I don't believe in myself. One day, all of these people are going to figure it out that I'm not really a good teacher. They're all going to figure it out that I'm a fraud, that I am not good at what I do. So all of that negativity in your brain, it's called imposter syndrome. So I want to teach you, and maybe you can learn how, if you have those kind of negative thoughts, how you can reverse them so you can believe in yourself based on evidence, based on facts. I'm a very factual person, and I believe that when you have facts, it's easier to get convinced that whatever you're looking at, it's easier to get convinced. So if you look at your life and you see all of the accomplishments, so you do see your rewards, you do see that you get along with people, you do see that, giving the example of the teacher, that your students love you, they write you notes, they tell you how amazing you are. Believe in them. What is wrong of being good at what you do? What is the big guilt trip that we all go through many times? Realizing or accepting that we're good at what we do. It's okay to be good at what you do. It's okay to be loved by other people. It's okay when people give you compliments. And I know, and I talk to a lot of my clients about that, because I know that there are a lot of issues in accepting compliments. I work with self-esteem and with most of my clients. And when I tell them, like, oh my gosh, you look really nice today, or oh wow, you're doing really well in therapy, a lot of times I get looks like, really? Do you really think that, or you're saying that? No, I really mean that. And maybe a lot of people around you also mean the things they say to you, and you're never going to get caught as a fraud because you're not a fraud. Maybe you are good at what you do. Accept that. Accept a compliment. Accept happiness. Accept to feel good about yourself. Why is it that you always have to sabotage yourself and say, oh no, this is not for me. Oh no, they're just saying that. Oh no, they're just being nice. Why? Why can you just accept the fact that maybe you are good at what you do, or maybe you are a wonderful person, and maybe you do look pretty that day, and maybe your shoes are really matching your outfit. So think about accepting compliments. Think about not having this syndrome that sabotages your happiness. So when you sabotage your happiness, you become a bitter person. You become a person that is negative. And maybe from the outside, you're being positive and you're saying nice things to other people, but inside of you, you are thinking you are a fraud, and also you're thinking other people are lying to you all the time, and maybe that's not true. So think about working that in yourself. Think about accepting that you are a good human, that you are a good worker, that you are a good husband, that you are a good wife, a daughter, a sister, a brother, a friend. Accept that. So when people are giving you compliments, just take that in and think about it. Accept the compliment and think about it. Just say a simple thank you. Or don't say anything at all and just say, okay. I have also other clients that have this phenomenon, which is the imposter syndrome. And sometimes they check with me, do you really think that? And I always tell them, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think you're a good worker? Do you think you're a good mother? Do you think you're a good father? Do you think you're a good person in general? If the answer is yes, why everybody else would be lying to you? So think about that. Think about accepting compliments. Thinking about accepting that maybe you are a good person. And maybe there are certain things that you need to work on, which is okay. All of us have stuff to work on. It's okay to have things to work on. Just work on them. But accept the fact that you are good at what you do. And then you are a good human being. So practice that. Practice being a good human being. Practice accepting compliments. You are a good person. See you next time.